Shabbat Shalom. This week is Parshat Vayetze, where we see how Yaakov gets duped by his future father-in-law, and rather than marrying the love of his life, Rachel, he gets stuck with Leah for the first 7 years of his marriage. And then, after another 7 years of hard work and commitment, he is then able to marry Rachel. So I thought this week was a great opportunity to talk about commitment. Now, when we choose to marry the partner that we have, whatever we're marrying is going to change. The person that we're marrying is going to change. Our circumstances change, life change, the world's changed. There's wars, there's pandemics, there's all sorts of things that happen throughout our lives. And so, as a result of this constant, ever changing world that we live in, of course, the way that we respond to it is going to change. And we need to be really ready for that. Now, the thing is, how is it that we know that we should remain in a committed relationship despite the challenges? And when do we think that, when is it time to cut and run and to say, look, this relationship has run the gamut and we just can't remain in this anymore because it feels too toxic and harmful for myself? That's what I really want to explore with you today. So here are some of the signs that show that your relationship is a growing, thriving, a bastion of potential good, right? That's what I really want to explore with you first. So first of all, you want to see that the person that you're with and you both are willing to see the other. There's a lot of willingness on both sides to acknowledge that maybe you're not perfect, maybe he's not perfect, but you're willing to really see one another and see how you can work through challenges and work through good arguments. What I mean by good arguments, you can work through arguments well in a way where you're really open to seeing the other side and you're not just looking at getting your partner to try to see your perspective, because that's just never going to happen, and vice versa, of course. So if there's a willingness to repair, that's number one, a really good sign that this is a keeper. Number two, your conflict is painful, but it's not destructive. If your conflict ends in repairs and apologies and a willingness to see the other, and it shows a sign of resilience, that shows you that there's a real opportunity here and it's something you really want to stay committed to. Number three, you want to feel that your relationship brings out the best in you the majority of the time. You want to feel that you can remain grounded for the majority of the time, that you're not losing your mind, and that you feel that you're really your best self. Number four, you want to feel that your shared vision and your shared priorities are still alive. Even though day-to-day life might feel a little bit messy, you want to feel that at the end of the day, you both really care and love each other. Number five, you want to feel there's emotional safety. What does this mean? It means that you're not in fear of ridicule, punishment, or abandonment, but rather you want to feel that you can feel safe and that you can be present and that you can be real. It doesn't mean that you're always happy and confident, but it does mean that you can just be your real self and that you're not going to be ridiculed as a result. So if you have these five ingredients, willingness to see the other, the ability to have non-destructive conflict, the ability to have shared values, the ability to bring out the best in each other, and to create, and the fifth one is to create emotional safety. If you can have all these five ingredients, then you're in the best place for a committed relationship. I'm going to have a whole nother video where I'm going to talk about the reasons to maybe break a committed relationship. But for now, I want to stay focused and positive on the reasons to remain in a relationship and to be committed. And on that note, I'd like to wish you all Shabbat Shalom.